movie back there. Welcome to my humble abode. Some of you know my name is Megan. I have been trying to advance on the cello as fast as possible for the past 14, maybe 15 months now. I have videoed the whole thing because mostly I just wanted to know my progress. And a bigger thanks to those of you that have emailed me or messaged me. Like I have gotten emails from countries that I don't even know where they are, and it's just really kind words. So thanks, because it matters. So basically, with this whole, if you want to play the cello, you can't be timid. The reason why that's the topic of this video, or the reason why I started talking about that, was just because that truly is what I'm learning at this point. And it probably has to do with personal reasons. You know, I'm not telling you that this is maybe for all of you, because I'm sure many of you are amazing and don't have an issue with holding back, or maybe you're just super confident, and so yeah, you can just go out there and be bold with your cello. But that's not me. There are a couple reasons why I was just quite timid in playing the cello for a long time, and one of those reasons is because, of course, I was afraid of making a mistake, especially because I have quite an accurate ear. I am a musician by profession. That's how I have been paying my bills for a couple years now. So I really rely on my ear in many things, but on the cello, the ability for me to hear whether something is even a little bit sharp or flat has really served me in getting pretty accurate tones on the cello. That being said, as I have moved on and progressed in cello, I've started to shift all over the neck. You know, I'm in that part of the Suzuki Book 3 where, it's just shifting all over the place. And so the chance for failure, or the risk of failing, the risk of hitting a wrong note, the risk of just missing something or missing a note is huge. So my cello teacher told me last week, if you're going to miss, do it confidently. And back to the orchestra workshop, there were two situations where the instructor who was at the workshop explained to me, well, I guess she just kind of had this attitude of just being really, really bold. And so I remember there was one time in the cello choir, she was sitting beside me, and there was this one part that I kept skipping because I wasn't confident in the shift and I was scared I was going to miss it, and that was fine because everyone else could hit it because they were better than me at the cello. But she looked at me and she said, just go for it. And she was not afraid of me failing at all. Like, she would have just rather have seen me take the risk and try. So once again, cello seems to be super metaphorical for life. You know, if you're afraid to risk something, you're never gonna make it. You know, it's like that Wayne Gretzky quote. I'm Canadian over here. He said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. He was a hockey player. So that's very true. And then the other thing, the other situation that kind of happened was, sometimes when I would go and I would get flat or sharp, what I tend to do is I just like get quieter because I hate that sound. I hate, not necessarily that I'm flat or sharp on my own, but I actually, it makes me cringe because of my musical ear. It just does not sound right to me when, other people are on the note and I'm just a little bit under or over. So what I would tend to do is just pull back and get quieter and hope that I could fix my pitch before I got loud again and played with confidence and volume. But again, the instructor said to me, your tendency to get quieter is actually harming you, because then it's even harder to hear yourself that you can't fix it. So there was one song that I played in an extension the whole time. And if you don't know what an extension is, that's okay. It's just, can I do it with my hand? Well, my left hand. Instead of this, like in the first position, your one finger is extended. So there's a full tone between your one and your two finger versus the semitone. So if you're not used to playing an extension, the tendency to maybe have like a flat or sharp 1 or 4 is, that possibility is very possible. And that's what was happening. And so I just tended to get quieter. And yeah, the instructor instructed me to not get quieter, to be loud and bold when I was playing with the team, with the group, even if that meant I was incredibly off at first, because she, again, would rather me try and not miss or correct myself than me just get really small and timid and play super quietly.